Okay, so today we're going to learn forming composite functions and finding the domain of the composite and determining the domain exclusions. The composite of functions. The composite of functions f with g is denoted by f times g and is defined by the equation f times g times x equals f times g of x. The domain of the composite function f and g is the set of all x such that x is the domain of g and g of x is the domain of f. Domain exclusions. The following values must be excluded from the input of x. If x is not the domain of g, it must be in the domain of f times g. Any x for which g of x is not the domain of f must be in the domain of f times g. An example, applying the rules of the domain exclusions. So what is the domain of f times g times x? The function g of x cannot pick up the value 3. Consequently, the composition also cannot pick up the value of 3. So right here is an example of how it would be wrote out. So f times g of x equals x minus 3 over 3 times x minus 2. 3 parentheses x minus 2 is in the denominator. This means x cannot equal 2 in the composition function. The domain of the composition is all real numbers with the exclusion of 3 and 2.